Today I am going to tell you something you probably never heard before. I am Saba. Did you know that a baby giraffe falls nearly 6 feet to the ground the moment it is born and then stands up within just 30 minutes? That's because a giraffe baby is birthed while standing. Did you find this interesting? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's move on to the topic.
They are the tallest animals on Earth. Elegant, ancient, unmistakable. But behind that graceful exterior lies one of the most fascinating reproductive stories in the entire animal kingdom. From fierce neck-swinging battles between rival males, to a newborn calf plummeting 6 feet to the ground in the very first seconds of its life, giraffe reproduction is dramatic, surprising, and unlike almost anything else in nature. Today, we're going to walk through every stage, from the moment a young giraffe reaches sexual maturity, all the way to a calf taking its first steps on the African savanna. Stay with us. This is one story you don't want to miss. Before any reproduction can happen, a giraffe must first grow up. And for giraffes, that process takes time. Female giraffes, called cows, typically reach sexual maturity between the ages of 3 and 4 years old. By this point, their bodies are developed enough to carry and sustain a pregnancy, and they begin cycling into estrus, or what we commonly call heat, on a regular basis. Male giraffes, called bulls, take a bit longer. They reach sexual maturity between 4 and 6 years of age. But here's where it gets interesting. Just because a young male is biologically capable of reproducing doesn't mean he actually gets the chance to. In the world of giraffes, the right to breed is earned, not given. Older, larger, more experienced bulls dominate the breeding hierarchy, and younger males simply cannot compete with them yet. A young bull might be mature at 4 years old, but he'll spend years on the sidelines, growing stronger, watching, and waiting for his opportunity. It's a brutal but effective system, one that ensures the strongest, most battle-tested males pass on their genes to the next generation. Female giraffes come into estrus, their fertile window, approximately every 2 weeks. And when that happens, a nearby bull will know. But how exactly does he know? He can't ask. There's no obvious visual signal like in some other species. Instead, a bull relies on an extraordinary biological tool, his sense of smell. Watch closely. You'll notice the male following the female closely, sometimes sniffing the ground where she has urinated. Then comes one of the strangest and most fascinating behaviors in the animal kingdom, the flame in response. The bull curls back his upper lip, opens his mouth slightly, and inhales deeply. He's not just sniffing. He's channeling scent molecules toward a specialized organ in the roof of his mouth called the vomeronasal organ, or Jacobson's organ. This organ is specifically designed to detect chemical signals called pheromones, hormones present in the female's urine that indicate she is fertile and ready to mate. That curled lip and glazed expression, he's essentially reading her reproductive chemistry. It looks almost comical, but it's one of the most precise biological detection systems in the natural world. If the female's hormones confirm she is in estrus, the male's attention intensifies. He will follow her persistently, sometimes for hours or even days, until the moment is right. But here's where things get serious. A receptive female rarely goes unnoticed by more than one male. And when 2 bulls want the same female, they don't simply walk away. They fight. And the way giraffes fight, it is absolutely spectacular. This behavior is called necking, and it is exactly what it sounds like. 2 rival bulls stand side by side or at angles to each other, and they swing their long necks like biological wrecking balls, slamming the sides of their heads and ossicones, those horn-like protrusions on their heads, into each other's bodies. The force behind these blows is extraordinary. A giraffe's neck can weigh up to 600 pounds and reach 6 feet in length. When 2 bulls are swinging these necks at full force, the impact is powerful enough to knock a rival completely off balance, or even unconscious in extreme cases. These battles are rarely fatal, but they are not gentle either. The contest continues until one bull submits, turning away and retreating. The winner stands tall, dominant, and claims his right to approach the female. It's worth noting that necking isn't only about mating. Young males practice it constantly as a way of building strength and establishing social rank. But when a receptive female is the prize, the intensity reaches an entirely different level. Once a dominant male has established his position and confirmed the female is receptive, mating takes place. The process itself is relatively brief, typically lasting just a few minutes. The female must signal her receptiveness. She will stand still and allow the male to mount her. If she moves away, he will follow and try again. After copulation, the male may remain close to the female for a short period, a behavior sometimes called mate guarding, essentially preventing rival males from approaching and mating with her as well. But once that window passes, the male's involvement in reproduction is essentially over. He will not participate in raising the calf. From this point forward, the journey belongs entirely to the female. Now begins one of the longest pregnancies in the animal kingdom. A giraffe's gestation period lasts approximately 15 months, around 450 days. To put that into perspective, a human pregnancy lasts 9 months. An elephant's lasts nearly 22 months. Giraffes fall right in the middle, but 15 months is still an incredibly long time to carry a developing calf. During this time, a single calf develops in the womb. Twins are extremely rare in giraffes. The mother's body is optimized for producing one very large, very well-developed offspring rather than multiple smaller ones. And the calf needs to be well-developed. The African savanna is unforgiving, and a giraffe calf must be ready to face it almost immediately after birth. In the final weeks of her pregnancy, a female giraffe will often move slightly away from the main herd. This behavior is believed to be driven by instinct. She is finding a quieter, safer space to give birth, away from the competition and chaos of the group. She has been preparing for this moment for over a year. And now it's time. The birth of a giraffe calf is one of the most dramatic events in the natural world, and one of the most heart-stopping moments you will ever witness. Labor typically lasts between 30 and 60 minutes. The female gives birth standing up, and this is crucial to understand what happens next. The calf enters the world head and front legs first, sliding from the birth canal, and then falling 5 to 6 feet straight down to the hard ground below. It looks alarming, it looks dangerous, and yet it is completely intentional. That fall serves two critical biological purposes. First, the impact helps sever the umbilical cord naturally without any assistance. Second, and perhaps most remarkably, the shock of landing on the ground is what stimulates the calf to take its first breath. That sudden jolt to the body essentially jumpstarts the respiratory system. Nature, as always, has an answer for everything. Within seconds of landing, the calf is already blinking, breathing, and beginning to process a world it has never seen before. And the mother, still standing, immediately turns and begins to do something equally important. The mother begins licking her calf clean. This isn't just about hygiene, it stimulates circulation and helps the calf warm up. More importantly, it is the beginning of bonding. The mother is learning her calf's scent, and the calf is learning hers. In a herd of dozens of animals, this scent recognition will be critical for keeping them connected. Now comes one of the most endearing moments in all of wildlife, the calf trying to stand for the first time. This newborn, weighing between 100 and 150 pounds and standing approximately 6 feet tall at birth, must coordinate 4 long, ungainly legs that have never been used before. It falls. It tries again. It wobbles dramatically. It falls again. But within 30 to 60 minutes of birth, most calves are on their feet. And within just a few hours, they can run. This is not optional. This is survival. Predators on the African savanna will not wait for a calf to be ready. In the days and weeks that follow, calves may begin spending time in small nursery groups called creches, gatherings of young giraffes watched over by 1 or 2 females while other mothers forage. It's a communal childcare system, and it works remarkably well. Nursing continues for 9 to 12 months, providing the calf with the rich, fatty milk it needs to grow at an extraordinary rate. But within just a few weeks of birth, calves also begin experimenting with vegetation, nibbling on leaves, mimicking the grazing behavior of adults around them. For all its wonder, the early life of a giraffe calf is shadowed by very real danger. The predators of the African savanna, lions, spotted hyenas, and leopards, all view a young, wobbly calf as an opportunity. Mortality rates among giraffe calves in the first few months of life can be staggeringly high in areas with dense predator populations. But a mother giraffe is not a helpless bystander. She is fiercely protective, and she is formidably armed. A giraffe kick delivered by those long, powerful legs can be lethal. There are documented cases of giraffe mothers killing lions with a single well-placed kick. predators know this, and approaching a mother and calf is never a guaranteed success, even for the most experienced hunters. As the calf grows, its risk decreases. Height itself becomes protection. A giraffe towering over predators is significantly harder to take down than a small, unsteady newborn. Survival for a giraffe is largely about making it through those critical first months. From a young bull waiting years for his chance to compete, to the extraordinary flame and response that reads chemistry most animals could never detect, to a calf falling 6 feet into existence and standing up within the hour, every chapter of the giraffe's reproductive story is a testament to the power of evolution. These animals have walked this earth for millions of years, and thanks to each of these remarkable biological adaptations, they continue to walk it today.
If you found this video fascinating, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment below what surprised you most about giraffe reproduction. We would love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep looking up.